For those of you who do not know me, my name is Steve Purifoy. I work over at Alpha Graphics. I've been in the area since 2008. I'll go back to the beginning, just kind of give you a brief history of myself. I'm a New Bern born and raised, so I'm a Eastern Coast boy. Went to East Carolina. Any hooks out there? Thank you very much. We're not playing in the NCAA, unfortunately. That's how it goes. My formal education is in music. I got a bachelor's degree in music education. Worked towards my master's degree in music performance. I'm a professionally trained classical musician on the uncumbersome instrument of tuba. So I can professionally play polkas. And have lederhosen, will travel, thus my enjoyment of beer. As many of you know and have probably seen from some of my Facebook posts, I thoroughly enjoy beer, a little too much. But in the, I'll have to say, early 90s, I got into printing. I realized that the patience it took to be an educator in this world. My wife is early childhood education. She's a librarian actually with elementary school going on 28 years now, and looking at the last two with great vigor. So I decided to go into printing. I'm an amateur desktop publisher. I do a lot of design work, did that in college to make a little extra money on the side. Ended up working for my in-laws. My father-in-law bought into a printing franchise in Statesville. So I have the dignity of saying I worked for my in-laws, and my wife was our payroll clerk, so she wrote our paychecks. I couldn't get a bonus by her to save my life. Every one of them had her signature on. I was a Rotarian in District 7680 for 12 years. I was with the Rotary Club of Statesville, established in 1921, one of the oldest clubs in the state. Held every office but treasurer. They just wouldn't trust me with money. I don't blame them. I don't trust my own money. But thoroughly enjoyed my time with Rotary. Moved to this area in 2008. My father passed away at that point, so I wanted to get a little closer. Be within hollering distance of my mom in New Bern. I couldn't get my wife to go any further east than Raleigh. Tried to get her to go to Greenville. No, Raleigh's where she wanted to be. And have been here working out for graphics since 2008. I've had my hand in this club longer than I've been a member. Of course, former member Ed LeClaire, who was the former owner of Alpha Graphics. I was kind of his pet goat who would do all his Rotary projects. Anything that came into the shop, I'd set it up, prep it, see it through the shop, get it printed. So had the honor of being involved with this Rotary Club for a lot longer than I've been a member. Funny story on that, when I moved here in 2008, started working at Alpha Graphics, Mark Wainwright from over at Cary-Kildaire Rotary. I worked with him personally on a lot of their projects, and he pursued me actively to become a member of that club. Every time he walked into that shop, Steve, when are you going to come to a meeting? Come on. He knew of my history, knew I'd been a former Rotarian. When are you going to come out and be a Rotarian? Come on out and visit the Friday Breakfast Club. And I just can't get awake for a breakfast club to save my life. And then he found out Scott Rossi got me into this club and almost killed me when he found out. After pursuing me for almost 8 years. But that's a little bit of my history. I'm still fairly active in music. Haven't played with many groups, but have done some sub work with Durham. The Durham Symphony. I've played with the Charlotte Symphony many times. Had a group in Hickory, North Carolina that I was active with for 10 years, a uniform brass quintet. If you're interested in listening to some good music, look them up online. They covered everything from classical to ragtime to jazz to modern. Enjoyed that thoroughly. But I enjoyed my time with Rotary when I was in the Statesville Rotary Club. My father-in-law was very active internationally, led teams, group study exchange teams to Australia. I hosted many a team that came in from Brazil to India, Egypt. Those were interesting times. I've been to many district conventions for 7680 and brought many people who have come visit us internationally to those district meetings. And it opens your eyes when you deal with a club of this size and what it does locally, and then you go to a district convention and see what the district does around the world. And then many of you, I've yet to go to an international convention, and many of you have, and it opens your eyes to let you know just how big Rotary is. And I look forward to serving Rotary with this club as well as with this world. Thank you.